ഹലോ. സോ നമുക്കറിയാം നീറ്റ് 2025 ഫിസിക്സിലെ ലോസ് ഓഫ് മോഷനിൽ വരുന്നൊരു ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ടോപ്പിക്കാണ് ഫ്രിക്ഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഒരുപാട് വെറൈറ്റി ഓഫ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഫ്രിക്ഷൻ വെച്ചിട്ട് ചോദിക്കാം. സോ അതിനൊരു ലിമിറ്റില്ല അതിൽ. സോ അത്രക്കും വെറൈറ്റി ഫ്രിക്ഷൻ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഫ്രിക്ഷൻ ക്ലബ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ചോദിക്കാം. സോ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയ ഫ്രിക്ഷൻ്റെ ഒരുപാട് കൺസെപ്റ്റ് ഇൻവോൾവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാണ് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. സോ ഐ എം ഗോയിങ് ടു ഡിസ്കസ് an important questions regarding friction which is involving some basic important concepts, and a lot of people blindly or who don't understand the friction and how it act, they will definitely make mistake on this question. So if you know, then it will be very easy question. But if you don't know, if you just know on a surface level, then it will be very difficult. Okay. So first question is this. So I'm not going to solve any of this question. Yeah, some of the question I will tell you how to solve. So these are the MCQ. So I will be doing so many MCQs on NEET, specifically related to physics. So I will give you the hint and how you need to approach this kind of problem. Okay. So because on NEET you should have this accuracy and speed, and how you can attack or how you attempt each and every problem. Okay. So this is the first question. The most common way of making a mistake is, so I'm just going to pause, okay, for just say 10 second or 1 minute. You just need 10 seconds to solve this, even 10 seconds not required. So just try to solve this question. Okay, I will give you 30 seconds. Okay, this is that is enough, more than enough. So it's 4 and 30 minutes. I will give you hint and final answer on when my time here turn on as 5 minutes. So first of all, yeah, it's already, yes, it's time up. It's 30 minutes, sorry, 30 seconds. So the question is, the most important thing is read the question. A block of mass 10 kg is pushed horizontally with a force of 30 Newton. Take G as 10 meter per second square. The coefficient of friction, static friction. Yes, what is the frictional force on it? So what people who don't understand the concept, what they will do that, yeah, the friction is mu s into n friction force, and what is then n is 10 into g, 10 into g is 10 into 10 100. So mu into 100 is so 0.4 into 100, which comes to 40 Newton. Yeah, 40 Newton. People will mark it's a 40 Newton. I know some students who marked 40 Newton. This is wrong. Yes, this is the formula, and why, how come it's wrong? This is a formula for friction force, then how come it's wrong? This is most important concept in friction. Yes, you should have learned this chart, right? What happened to friction force? Friction force increases with applied force and it reaches a maximum. After that it slightly decreases, then it's constant, right? This is the here applied force, and this is friction force. Okay, this graph we know. So what we are finding here, this is static coefficient or static frictional force, which is the maximum frictional force. This is kinetic frictional force, that is the friction force when a body is in motion. So the thing is, here when we are multiplying with the mu s into n, we are getting the friction force that has maximum frictional force. So maximum frictional force is what is 40 Newton. But they are asked here what is frictional force. So when the applied force is only 30 Newton, the opposing force, maximum opposing force that it can exert is 40 Newton. But the property of a friction force is it is a self-adjusting force. So by what is mean by self-adjusting force, as whenever the applied force, whenever the applied force is less than friction force. So here applied force is 30 Newton, which is less than maximum friction force. Then friction force is the applied force. That is an important property. So what is the answer here? 30 Newton. So you should be very careful for this kind of question. This is one of the important concept. So this is the maximum force that can have this if you are using this formula mu into n, so n is normal reaction, so normal reaction is equal to the weight of this mass, so mu into mg, then we get 40 Newton. That 40 Newton is the maximum friction force, and here it is given that applied force is 30 Newton. That means this block won't move, this block stay at rest. When the block is not moving, or when the block is at rest, whatever the force is applying, that will be the friction force, because friction is a lazy force. So he has so much amount of force, he can exceed 40 Newton, but the guy is applying only 30 Newton. Why I need to waste 40 Newton on this 30 Newton? I just need to apply only 30 Newton, which is less than what I can. That is the thing here. So you need to understand this concept very carefully. Okay, this is the question, this is the answer, option C. So I will give you the next few questions, and I will give you the hint, and you just comment. So this is the live, and after ending this live, and you can see my videos on my home tab, or you can visit a live section of my home tab where you can see these videos. So for next few questions, I just give you the hint. So based on that hint, you just find the answer. So I will be pinning those right answer for those questions. So I will give you 30 seconds to solve each and every question. So not 30 seconds, let's say 1 minute. So because you are practicing, right? So I'm giving the 1 minute so for each question. Okay, so the next question will be starting at, yeah. So this is the question. Okay, here what is given. So this is a rough plane. So coefficient of friction is given, m1 m2 m3 are equal mass, that also given. You just need to find the downward acceleration of mass m1, so that you can find. How you need to find? First, let's say the tension here, the tension, right here there will be a tension that will be equal to m1g, that will so here you just need to find acceleration using F net divided by total mass. This is the formula. So here one force is m1g, the other two force is frictional force due to these two masses. Then you can easily find the answer. Okay, That is the hint. Okay, I will give you 1 minute. So in this 1 minute you can try to solve. So I'll be doing like this. I will give you a few hints. Based on that you can solve, and I will be pinning this solution. If you want the detailed explanation of solution, you just can comment. Otherwise'll be only giving the final answer. So yes, this is a practice session. Hope you studied it very well. So yeah, it's almost 1 minute. Almost 1 minute. Yeah, it's over. 1 minute is over. Okay, next question. Okay. So two masses A and B of mass 4 and 1 kilogram respectively are connected with the help of massless indexing. Mass A is placed on a rough table. So I will be giving you this. So there is a hole here. The table is rough. The mass is placed here. Then this is hanging. This mass is hanging here. Okay. So mass A is here. Okay, mass A is here and mass B is here. So you just need to equate the tension with the friction force here. Based on that you can find the value. Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute. Yeah, start. See, I don't have a pen tablet. I'm using I'm writing and drawing this using my mouse. So that's why this like a messy. So yeah, definitely on future in future I will be buying it. Okay. And after completing this live, it will take you approximately 24 hour, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it will take some time to appear on my profile, but you can access this live by going into live section of my channel. Okay. Yeah, 1 minute is over, so you can solve it. Very easy question. So a block of mass m is in contact with yeah, the coefficient of static friction between block and cart is given. Then it's given, acceleration is given. So acceleration of cart, that will prevent the block from falling. So what is the acceleration that is prevent block from falling? ഒന്നുമില്ല, just equate that. The acceleration experienced by the small mass m, the force experienced by the small mass m due to this acceleration, right? The force experienced by this mass m due to this acceleration, that is called ma. that should be that should be so here what, the weight will act downward, right? So when weight is acting downward, friction force will act upward, right? And these ma will act like this. So this ma will act like this. So based on that you can find normal reaction and friction force, and you just need to equate that friction force should be greater than this weight. mg, and you can solve this. Greater than or equal to, yeah, it's limiting condition, greater than or equal to. Yeah, you can start. I will give you 1 minute. Okay, try to solve. So many questions pending. So we are on 5th slide. We have 9 slides, so we have just 4 more questions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Also, before giving a new before I'm giving you a hint, you can pause this video and try to solve your own before looking onto my hint. Then you can yes, you can look onto my uh, hint and see, yeah, whether it's right or whether you also proceeded with that or not. Okay, so yeah, it's almost time up. Yeah, this very easy question. I almost explained you all the concept. Okay, next question. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, this question: a block B is pushed momentarily along horizontal surface with initial velocity v. Yeah. So mu is the coefficient of sliding friction between B and surface. Block will come to rest after. So use this equation V equal to U plus AT. Okay. And when it comes to rest means final velocity is 0, V equal to 0. Initial velocity U is given as this V. So to find acceleration, you need to find net F net by M, acceleration or another. So the acceleration is F net divided by M. So F net is, here there is no external force, so F net is only the frictional force, which is mu mg divided by total mass M. So this M and M will cancel, so here acceleration, or here in the case it's retardation because it is retarding the motion, so retardation is mu g, or you can say acceleration is minus mu g. So using this and this you can find the answer. It's very easy question. Okay, next question. Sorry, before that I will give 1 minute to solve this. So I will be pinning I will be pinning these answers in the comment box. Okay, once this live is uploaded. Okay, so I will be pinning is block. Yeah, it's very easy question, so you can answer. Yeah, this much time is enough. Hope you found this also one of the a nice and super question. Okay, there so you just try to solve based on the statement. Okay, or you just pause and try to solve, and I will be giving you in hint anyway. So I'm giving you the hint, you just pause and try to solve this question. Okay, I'll be giving you hint, so I just writing a schematic. So the total length of this chain is L. Okay, so this chain is hanging. Okay, this chain is hanging, so the total length is L, hanging length is small l, so for this length is L minus L. And the uniform chain, so this is a uniform chain, so that means it has mass density as constant, that you can take lambda or some constant. So multiplying this mass density with length, you will get mass of each. So what you need to equate is the friction force due to this L minus L section mass should be equal to the weight of this small L section, and you can find the coefficient of friction. Okay, so it's again an easy question. I will give you 1 minute. Yes, start. The reason I am not giving you the final answer in this live is because it's the end of days. You have very few days to crack. By this time, you all of you should have finished this entire, and you should be starting the revision. So it is always best to solve without the help of anything, then with the help of some concept or some hints, then looking onto the solution. That is the right procedure. So always try to solve even if you don't know, and reach the solution. Okay, so next question. And in when solving some questions, you can apply some other concept. So even though you may not, you don't need to solve this question entirely. Some of the questions it will be like that. So if you look onto the options, there are so many options, right? uh, 0.6, 0.6, yes. Now say if you look onto the second quantity, 0.6, 0.6, 0.5, 0.3. So what you need to understand, here they're asking question of static and question of kinetic friction. You know, static question of friction is always greater than kinetic friction. This is a fact, this is a fundamental thing. So this you can cross, because they're asking static and kinetic. So static equal to kinetic, no, it's not possible. And static less than kinetic, no, it is also not possible. Here static greater than kinetic, here also greater than kinetic. So only two options that are possible here. Now just read the question. This is the case of angle of repose. The word a plank with the box, a plank with a box on it at one end is gradually raised at other end. So so we are raising here this end. So initially this horizontal level, rising at a particular angle theta, this block started to slide or slip. So that angle theta is given as 30 degree. So we need just, and also given 4 meter, it's slide down 4 meter in 4 seconds. And we just need to find what is static and coefficient friction. So this is the case of angle of repose. By knowing that angle of repose means tan theta will be equal to static friction. If you know only this value, because if you look into this, both static friction are different. So if you know static friction only, then you can answer it correctly. Or if you know kinetic friction also, if you find kinetic friction by doing some calculation, then also you will get answer. But it's very easy to find the static friction, because angle is given, you just need to take tan of this angle, answer will be there. So I explained a lot, and it's now just calculation. This you can solve and different method, different way. But the thing is, so here x, here x, so this is an inclined plane, this angle theta, okay, some angle. So from this it reached here, so it will be attaining a velocity, say v. So here it's 0, okay, it's v. Now after that it's again slide away and it reaches the end, and where its velocity becomes 0. Then how will this is the bottom half is the rough surface, top half is smooth. That means here mu equal to 0, here there is a finite value of mu. What you need to understand is you need to find equation of motion s equal to ut plus of at square and v equal to u plus at. These two equation is enough. Based on that you can equate, and you can equate and find the velocity v, and using that velocity v and s and the x means this displacement, so you should take this displacement as x. You can solve this very easily. So if you have any doubt, just comment. I can easily solve you this question, but you need to apply the concept. Okay, so for your examination in NEET, you don't get enough time, so most of the people attend this kind of question last. But these are the some question that may be repeatedly asked, so you just need to remember this kind of question, what will be the answer. So yeah, even though you should understand the method, understanding the method is more important for JEE, okay, JEE main and advanced. Okay, yeah, so yeah, these are the questions you just need to discuss. So I will tell you that so yeah, this question I will just give. Anyway, I will be discussing all these questions. If you need, if you comment, I definitely discuss. So if you find if you take this as x, and you will get what called time or velocity. So time or velocity v here. So based on that, so here you get time and velocity. Okay, so using that you just need to put here, and you will be getting like an equation. In second part, this common xx will cancel. You'll be getting 2 sine theta. So I will be putting just sine, that means 2 sine theta divided by sine minus mu cos. Sorry, it will be 3. There will be 2 plus s by s minus mu, that will be add to 3s. Then this will cross multiplies, you will get 2s as 2 sine. S means sine as mu cos. Okay, mu cos. So this sine by cos will be tan, so mu equal to 2 tan theta. That is the answer. So if you solve this, you will get answer. Okay, so I'm stopping here. Just solve this question and comment on my live section. So if you are seeing the live, definitely I will be pinning this answer after 1 or 2 days. You just comment and try to solve these kind of questions, and these are the questions which is moderate to difficult, so which applies some concept. If you don't understand, if you don't know anything about, don't worry, it's very easy. Just learn these topics. Okay, so till then, bye bye. I'll be bringing more important topics like properties of matter, solids, fluids. Okay, so till then, okay, bye. So I'm stopping here. Okay, okay, Jai Hind.